I'm Sam. I'm a sixth form mentor here at the school. I'm a year 14 student, so I've had a lot more experience than most of the kids here. I find that helps me, so I mentor a lot of the younger guys when they come into the school. So, I mean, talking to like teachers can be quite difficult for the younger guys. So it's nice for them to have me to talk to. Obviously, they've got a lot of pressure on them. You know, it's difficult for them to open up because they've got kind of the pressure of having a social life, getting on with their school life, and their hormones are raging. So yeah, it's just nice for them to let somebody new into their lives and let them say how they feel.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes we use like mind maps. I think they're quite helpful when it comes to like, learning stuff. Because it kind of breaks down the positives and negatives into like bite-sized chunks which we can learn with. I mean, for example, I did this one recently about going to the toilet, and I sort of broke down the positives and negatives. I mean, I found it much easier. I mean, I felt more confident, and it was really quite an enjoyable experience. I mean, I could pee freely, to be honest.
I also did one for going to the toilet, but it sort of took a bit too long to draw, and I ended up peeing myself. So a bit of a disaster there, really.
So, you know, just another day here. I'm actually on my way up to a classroom at the moment. Part of my job is a disciplinarian role. As I'm walking across the courtyard there, I've just seen a young tyke throw a bottle out of a window. So yeah, we're going to go and discipline him now. Obviously, some of them don't open up too well. Just sort of emotionally stunted, retarded. You're right there, sir. Just wanted to let you know, somebody might have just thrown a bottle out of your window down into the corner. No? Right. We're trying to figure out who it is now for an investigation. It's not acceptable, is it? No.
So, do you enjoy school?
Yeah. So we've just found the culprit. I think you'd like to apologise, wouldn't you?
Sorry for throwing the ball out the window.
What possessed you to do it? What was the idea?
I felt like it.
This is the type of thing that we're looking to stamp out here at Windsor Boys. You know, it is part of our mission statement.
Well, I mean, like thinking hats, they're a great way to learn. They're like a new school initiative that they introduced a couple of years ago. Basically an idea that you can maximise your learning with these metaphorical hats. For example, the yellow hat's positivity. So I always put on the yellow hat, and it makes me feel really good about school and about life, and I feel that I can learn more better and like really expand my knowledge. I mean, it does have a bit of drawbacks. I mean, there was this guy last week in the black hat who hung himself, but it swings around us. So.
89, 90.
So, why is it that you chose to become a PE teacher?
Well, I suppose it's the old cliche, isn't it? You know, those that can't do teach, and those that can't teach PE. So. Then we've got lots of different areas where we can work out. We've got lots of free weights here for lots of kind of deadlifts. If we move over, we've got lots of the static machines. All right, these are where the people who don't feel quite as productive on the old free weights, getting their muscles out. They can go on these. They're not the strongest of people. You've got people like the big boys that like to eat these weights. They're really kind of big weights. They're really strong ones. Some rowers.
So as you've just seen, we've implemented a new traffic light system. So it's there to kind of tell people an idea of sort of when to do certain things. So the red light means that it's quiet thinking time, and that's what's going to be going on right now. It's a really good idea, you know. It was implemented more by the staff than the students. And of course, we've kind of spent a bit of our textbook budget on the lights and replacement bulbs. So some students don't have anything to work from, but they've got plenty of time to be working in. So I figure it's a good use of taxpayers' money.
Everything
it's running perfect. I'll show you some examples of it. It's here, you know, we're very organized nowadays. It's all
I mean, for example, today I had the pleasure of a Year 11 class playing football and scored 6 goals today, so 2 hat-tricks, man of the match as well, and I got to keep the match ball. So, you know, little things like that, quick work for the job. Rub a few kids' faces in it when you score 6 past them. The goalkeeper wasn't too impressed, but for me it's kind of like a real badge of honour, you know, top of the class, #1, no one can beat that, I tell you. Woo!
let me see. I know it's around here somewhere.
Other free weights here which you can use. 1 second, please. Hey! Keep it down! I've told you before! Shut up! Free weights can be used a lot, you know what I mean, up for upper body and stuff like that. So.
Don't worry, I'll find it for you. Just relax. We're very organized nowadays at this place. Oh, there you go. There it is. What do you think of it?
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, I think the arts is an integral source of ambition in the school. And I think it's really, really, really good that we've got people making videos and they can count it as an A-level, which is brilliant because I never had that opportunity when I was, actually I'm still at school. So, that point doesn't really work.
Our rowing team is really strong actually. They train for hours on end. It astounds me actually, the size of the people that they beat. They're much bigger than them, but they never complain. They're just always stronger and always much better.
If we stop filming it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I can't believe I had to rant on about how good media is. Media is the fucking worst idea in the fucking world. You can do an A-level in this shit now. An A-level. Fucking ridiculous.
We've actually just spent 120 grand to send the rowing team to Alaska. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic trip. The lads can't wait for it.
Aren't the rivers in Alaska going to be frozen?
The creative partnership's a really good thing for the school. I think if you look at some of the lessons that were happening before, and you think,
can you help me with my homework?
do you do music?
No.
F*** off then. As I was saying, the creative partnership's a really good thing.
So what becomes of you, my love, when they have found?
So it's just an example of the marking I get to deal with. So special needs.